It's good to be king. North Korean dictator, supreme leader Kim Jong-un has reportedly continued the family tradition of having government officials scour the countryside to recruit a pleasure squad of young women to entertain him. At 32, Kim Jong-un is married and he has a baby daughter. He leads a country notorious for horrific human rights abuses. Now, the previous pleasure squad was reportedly paid off after the death of the previous dictator back in 2011. And according to Toshimitsu Shigemura, who's an authority on North Korean affairs, Kim believed that the women who entertained his father knew too many state secrets. Here's what he said. After he came to power, Mr. Kim trusted no one and ordered thorough investigations into every official in the regime, from the highest to the lowest. Now that a 3-year mourning period has passed, Kim is free to create his own harem of women. Well, he really leaves himself open to ridicule, doesn't he? But it's not just a laughing matter, because what we're told is that these girls are plucked at about 13 or 14 years of age. Government officials are sent to their homes and they're recruited for government missions, and their parents really aren't being told, allegedly, what's actually going on. And they get to Kim Jong and they have to serve him in any way. They might be recruited as being dancers or maids, or obviously for sexual favors. And really, no one knows what happens to them. Allegedly, the previous harem of women were sent back home afterwards with $4,000 and a bunch of household appliances, which is pretty laughable, if that's even true. Some people believe that they were just disposed of because of the state secrets that they might have been exposed to.
Well, you know, with respect to state secrets, I mean, there's a good chance that they might have been just executed. I mean, this is a state that is completely shrouded in secrecy. And so this idea that they're plucked when they're young girls without any freedom to choose, their families don't have a choice, it's not really all that surprising. It is shameful, but not surprising. I mean, it's impossible for Human Rights Watch to get in there and actually do a good job of monitoring to any great length what's really happening in North Korea. I mean, it's just a state that is completely shrouded in secrecy. It
is, and it makes you wonder what kind of secrets he's trying to protect, because apparently originally he opposed the notions of these women that his father had around, and he got rid of them. But last summer he became sick, and no one really knows what he became sick with, but when he recovered, he came around and he said that it was his time. 3 years has passed and he's now decided to follow in his father's footsteps and his grandfather's footsteps and to continue this tradition. And we're told that this is actually a reflection of the power he holds and also a demonstration of sexual power. Toshimitsu Shigemura, the professor from Tokyo's Waseda University, actually said this has been going on under 3 generations of the Kim family ruling North Korea. And it's become a tradition that is also a demonstration of the leader's power over the people and his sexual power. Does this demonstrate power? Does this demonstrate sexual power, in your opinion?
Well, I think everything in North Korea is a demonstration of power to some extent. But for young Kim, what are you compensating for? You know what I mean? What's going on here? I think, honestly, that in an autocratic society, you know, whether it's sexual power, whether it's the power of your military, all he's doing is really just blustering all the time. So this doesn't really surprise me, but too bad for all these poor women and their families.
Yeah, he's going to be selecting around 30 to 40 women each year, and the most attractive ones get to stay on and be concubines, is the word they keep using, to the elite powers. But for the rest of them, when they reach their ugly old mid-20s, they get sent either home or paid off or goodness knows what else. Some of them will actually be given to members of the military who are looking for wives. You know, in November, the United Nations voted to try the North Korean leadership for their human rights abuses, but not a lot was actually accomplished so far. It goes on and on and on. What do you think at home of the latest antics from Kim Jong-un? And do you think that the world can be doing more to stop these human rights abuses? Let us know in the comments below, subscribe, and please keep watching The Lip TV.